What up, though? Lad here. Gotta talk about what's been going down. If you've been following on Twitter, it's been a big controversy and a fortunate incident regarding a card scheduled to go down September 7th in the UK, Manchester, England. Premier Battles has a card titled Apex, and they announced this card maybe 8 or 9 months ago. I talked about it maybe January, February, because I thought this card had a lot of potential. Still has a lot of potential, man. Don't sleep. But a lot of changes have been made, and it's all over a lot of people backing out and or just simply finding ways not to be a part of the card. And there's also been claims of keeping deposits or sending them in real late, which puts the league behind the wall when you're talking about trying to find replacements. So the card initially had a lot of notable names from the United States that we all know, such as New Jersey Twerk, Tay Rock, JC, Mike P, and Chef Trez. Each case is individually is different on why they didn't show up. So Shoddy Horror and Bison Briggs, shout out to them. They went on YouTube live and discussed each battler's reason for not showing up. So with Chef Trez, it was passport issues, yet they said he kept the deposit and they finally got it back through his manager. Mike P situation, which is a little probably the most odd to me because it just sounds like he just didn't want to do it at some point. But he went to IG Live, so did Tay Rock, and so did Twerk. So with Mike P's situation, they said they found out late that he wasn't doing it, but he was still booked to do other battles after telling him that he just wasn't sure if he even wanted to still battle rap or do this battle rap thing anymore. But yet they said they seen him still being booked for other battles. So he went to IG Live and said, these battles I didn't have in my back pocket. I really was unsure if I wanted to continue after the third round he had versus JC. That at that one point it looked like a monumental legendary third round because it was tied into the Tech 9 situation. But we know how that turned out, the information that we got and how that turned out. So it left him feeling away, feeling discouraged, feeling depressed and all that. And he wasn't sure if he wanted to do it, so he backed out of the battle. He claims he told them in July. I guess their claims is they didn't find out until much later than that. So that was his situation. With New Jersey Twerk, they said he kept asking for more money. They gave him 25%. This is around the time Roland DMV, I believe, was still his manager. They claimed that he called and said that they were going through some bad times, and could they send the other 25% before he even sent the passport over or touched down. So they said that happened. New Jersey Twerk then went on IG Live and said, look, I offered to give all the money back. I got legal issues that's prohibiting me from going to the UK. And so they then went on Twitter, both of them, Twerk and Premier Battle Twitter handle, and it seemed like they patched things up. And that's why it's important for me to wait before I came out with this little quick content for YouTube, because you never know, things might be murky and might be like, oh man, they're beefing. But it seemed like from Twerk and Shoddy and those guys, it seemed like they're patching things up, and he might be on another card and make things right for them down the road. Tay Rock's situation is different too, because they said that they haven't heard from him until yesterday, basically, where he finally sent over his deposit, and he even screenshotted on IG Live. Tay Rock did. He screenshotted him sending the money back yesterday. A lot of people saying he only sent it back because he knew the backlash was coming. He said he could have kept the money. I mean, word for word, he said I could have cleaned paper jaw and kept it. So there's been a lot of back and forth between him, Shoddy, Shocks the Rebel, and it's just unfortunate. I feel like all of this hoopla could have been mended if everybody just kept in contact with each other. And those guys at Premier Battle seem like they've done a lot to try to contact these guys. I've seen screenshots of emails, things like that. So listen, battlers, if you ever feel like you don't want to do it, even though you should by right, if it's not anything tragic, you should honor your contract. Like with the Mike P situation, I'm not sure. Listen, man, like you can't be not sure and still battling Serious Jones and drugs. I don't know. That just seemed a little weird to me. But hey, I don't know all the details. But my point is, I've seen Real Deal recently go through some real life situations with his father and still show up to battle Chilla Jones. I've seen Chef Trez go through real life family issues and still battle Wavy. And I know it's not made, that's not built for everybody, but I'm saying if it's not really truly legit, because in other sports, once you sign a contract, they not trying to hear that I just don't feel like it's shit. You feel me? So in order for battle rap to grow, contracts have to be honored to show people outside of battle rap who really got money that can fund battle rap. We can show them that we have some sort of professionalism and loyalty when it comes to handling and just yeah, dealing with money, especially dealing with this amount of money. So we just gotta do better business, and communication is the key. Now I do want to shout out John and Don and Caustic, because John and Don said, "Look, I'll do it. I'll come out there. I'll try to right these wrongs." Caustic said the same thing. He said he'll even take the veterans minimum, whatever that is. And Shotty replied, "I would, but the way the money's tied up, we don't have the enough funds to really get y'all out there, but we appreciate it." So shout out to them. If you guys feel like, damn, that's fucked up, how can I help? My guy on Twitter, Don Poppy Hostel, has made a GoFundMe, and all the funds are going towards the event, so these guys can get their funds back and try to throw together a event that is going to still be dope. And like, let's not sleep. There's still dope matchups on the card. I believe it's Madflex versus Shocks. I think Real Deal is still on the card. A Ward is on the card. I want to say he's battling Soul. I forgot. I'm not sure. But yeah, so you got A Ward, Real Deal, Madflex, Bobby Rex will still be on the card. Shotty will still be on the card. So it's still a dope event. Still, if you got tickets, please still attend, support. I'll put the GoFundMe link in the description. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just gotta do better business, because despite who's telling the truth and who's lying, it just looks bad for battle rap as a whole, man. Because we talk, and I know a lot of people in the States don't care, which is fucked up, because we always talk about battle rap culture growing, but when something like this happens to the UK, we turn a blind eye to it. We shouldn't do that. The battle rap culture, the keyword culture, doesn't stop in America. Just want y'all to know that. But anyway, that's all my time. That's my little 2 cents on it. Please support my podcast that I do. I will be talking about some of these battles that isn't getting enough attention. Bangs versus Chef Trez. I want to talk about a couple of more leagues that people are sleeping on. I'm gonna get into the Bad News versus Swamp, First Lady Flames versus Coffee. So yeah, we'll kick it. We'll definitely kick it. Like I said, Top Tier Podcast is on all your streaming services. So shouldn't be no excuse why you're not checking me out. Look, I'm on YouTube with YouTube only content, so that's important. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, where I am active on every day at Podtier, Podtier. Appreciate it, and as always, keep it battle rap. Love.